And that is the end of A Short Hike. That is it. We have officially 100%ed Short Hike. It did take me 30 extra minutes because I'm not as skilled as video games I'd like to be, but it's okay. This is a cute game. I'm not gonna lie, I genuinely like it. It's a lot of fun. What up, Star Squad? Momokeas here, and today we're gonna be gushing or crushing over a game we beat on stream a while back called A Short Hike. This game was released on July 30th of 2019 and was developed and published by Adam Grieu. This game is labeled as a relaxing exploration adventure game. Adam is a developer who has his own itch.io page. It will be linked in the description below, where you can check out more of his games. He has games that he worked on with his friends, like Pitfall Planet, which is also available on Steam. On his itch.io page, you can find other titles he created, like Untitled Paper RPG, The Night That Speaks, and Baby's First House Fire. He seems to have a passion for making fun and unique experiences. This game review is solely based on my experience with this game and is my opinion on said experience. You should not take this review as fact and still give this game a go for yourself. Spoiler warning, in the event I accidentally spoil anything for my fellow Star Warriors, and without further ado, on with the show! In this game, you play as a little bird named Claire. Your aunt has taken you and your sister to an island campsite. Claire exits the cabin and isn't too keen on exploring. She complains to her aunt that she doesn't have any reception on her phone and she is waiting for a very important call. Her aunt suggests that she hikes up the mountain, Hawk's Peak, to see if she can get better reception. From here, you take control of Claire and your ascent up the mountain begins. The story of this game is kind of simple. The main objective, that is. But as you scale the mountain, you meet a bunch of new friends along the way. Other kids who are enjoying their own summer activities and fun. Almost each character gives you a quest, and your reward is usually something that'll help you further explore, like a shovel to dig up treasure, a fishing pole to catch fish, or even golden feathers to give you stamina to climb, run, or fly. The interactions between Claire and the other kids I found very precious. She spends her day climbing up the mountain, but getting distracted by her new friends and all the adventures that come with exploring. There is a friend that you can race around the island, another that teaches you how to play beach stickball, and even one that you help boost their confidence in their art. The dialogue from some characters had me cracking up. These kids and their reactions to the world around them was very accurate to what I know. My favorite character for sure is the main character Claire. She is so precious and carefree, and even if she didn't want to admit it at first, she had a day full of exploration and fun. For the controls of this game, you can use keyboard and mouse or controller. I mainly used controller. I didn't see any accessibility options, but the game really didn't have any harsh lighting or hard to read text. You can move Claire's head around to shift the camera slightly, but for the most part it's fixed top down. The camera can get a little weird with its fixed position. You can interact with characters and pick up items. Claire has unlimited inventory space. Since this game was more of a sandbox adventure game, I would say there isn't any difficulty level. This is a single player game, but on the developer's itch.io, they have an option for you to mod it and play it multiplayer with your friends. It works server-based instead of local co-op, as explained in the instructions. The only gripe I would say I have about this game is that it's very easy to get lost. I feel it would be beneficial to add a map or an option for a map to support other playstyles. Since this game is meant for you to explore, I can understand the choice behind not having one. One of my favorite things about this game is the amount of activities it has, and side quests. It was a lot of fun finding all of the little activities, and I even joked that this game is a perfect game for those of us with ADHD. The design of this game is pixelated, but a specific type of pixelation that reminds me of older graphics that you would see on a Game Boy or a PC running Windows XP. When I first opened the game, it gave me the same energy as a Flash game, and I loved it. The colors were vibrant and warm. There were signs that would assist with progression. There were also prompts that popped up with interactable objects and characters. I loved the details of this game, like the little wisps of wind you saw, or the design of the water. I think it's funny that there would be shadows of like fish to show fishing spots, but you can still technically fish in any body of water. Even though the style of this game has limited the character designs, I still found the characters and environment very charming. Now for the soundtrack. The music in this game is very cozy, and at times reminded me of some of my favorite movies and media. Specifically, the track A Short Flight reminded me slightly of Howl's Moving Castle. I found myself climbing to the top of the peak and flying back down just so I can hear this track over and over again. These tracks were created by the brilliant Mark Sparling and can be found and downloaded on Bandcamp. You can also get your hands on a vinyl or even a cassette of this game's soundtrack. There are 25 songs on this soundtrack, and they range anywhere from about 40 seconds to about 8 minutes. The coolest thing I found while looking into the music is that there were Game Boy demo versions of some of these songs, and even some unused music that wasn't even in the game. This soundtrack is a very cozy listen and is good to have on repeat while working on tasks. Overall, this game was a cozy adventure, an experience that I feel ranks very highly with games of similar design, like Little Gator Game. I found myself getting excited every time I found something new. By the end of this game, when you finally remembered you were supposed to climb Hawk's Peak, you feel satisfied, worn out, and ready for a good nap. This game was an absolute gush for me, and I hope you all give it a playthrough for yourselves. This game is available on Steam for a solid $8 and is available on all consoles. At the time of this recording, it is no longer available for free on Xbox Game Pass, but that is how I played it. This game offers around an hour and a half of playtime if you focus on the main story, and about 5 hours if you go the completionist route. Times are subject to change depending on how much you explore or get lost. The completionist route is kind of like a collectathon, but it is still very engaging and interesting. If you've played this game before, let me know. Did you have different opinions than I? Let's open up that conversation. If there are any other indie titles you would like for me to check out, leave them in the comments below. I'm always looking for more games to play. If you want to watch me play these indies live, you can check me out at twitch.tv/Momokeas, and all of my other social links are in the description below. The next Gush or Crush will be on Greece. We are finishing this one on stream. I hope to see you all there, and until next time, be good, shine bright, don't let anyone dim that light, and stay awesome!